25 just depends. I mean, depends on which guy they're going to wrestle. You know, I don't know. I know I've seen both of them. I like our guy. You know, we certainly would like to come out and get some points right away on the board, and they're going to be ready for that. Tucker, we actually wrestled Tucker. Our 33 wrestled Tucker at Vegas, and wasn't a close match. But, you know, as I said, things can change match to match. Then, you know, you see what kind of athlete you have. Can they make adjustments? What kind of coaching can we have? Can we make adjustments? Are we going to continue to get beat in the same position? Can we make some adjustments too? So, obviously, be able to make some adjustments for that match. You know, we know Yanni and what he does really well. And, you know, you're going to send a great competitor out against him. 49, obviously, should be favored in that. With sending Max Thompson out there, 57, I don't know who they're going to wrestle. We got to have someone step up at 57 too. That's kind of a little bit even this weekend. You know, both those guys struggled a little bit, but like I said, you can't get discouraged by some results. You're going to continue to get back to the work. And the thing that's been good about our guys, even if they've been getting beat up a little bit, they're wanting to come back in and get back to work. They're hopefully seeing kind of the big picture and what it's going to take, and that I'm not going to get tipped over by a couple losses or a couple results. I'm going to stick to the process, and it can be hard and it can be tough at times, but man, it's a tough sport and we chose it, and we know that's part of what it is. You got to get back on that horse as many times as possible. In 57, someone's going to have to get back on that horse. 65 should be, I mean, looking on paper, should be favored there. 74 wrestled that guy out at Vegas, and Taylor beat him by about, I think, 7 points, maybe 8 points. But guy's been an All-American. 84, the last couple times that Foster's wrestled him, he's got beat by him. So I know Foster certainly wants to remedy that. He lost to him in the national tournament last year, but Foster's wrestling really well. 97, it says Hannes. I know they had a young guy that placed last year, but I guess he's out. 65, they had a guy that placed last year that I guess he's out. I don't see his name on there. That doesn't mean that they won't bring him. We'll be ready for him. And then heavyweight's kind of in and out of the rankings. So I don't know. You know, so much can be momentum too, and getting off to a fast start and really get things rolling, because we haven't really steamrolled the team for a long time in there. Too much back and forth. I mean, really kind of get to be able to build one off the next, and that's why you got to have 10 guys who step out there and compete in a way that they can build off each other. Even if they happen to lose, you can be like, man, I can at least follow that because how that guy fought, how he battled. And that's really been our focus after our first tournament, because we didn't think some of that stuff was up to par as far as what our expectations are, just as how hard we're going to compete, how much we're going to hustle, how much we're going to fight, even if we lose. You can still work to make a mark on a guy, and then it's kind of in the back of the head whenever I wrestle that guy. Like, man, I'm not sure if I want to wrestle that guy again, just because of how hard he's going to wrestle, how much he's going to compete, how he's going to make things tough on me. We have control of that, so we just got to continue to do that, and we got to do that up and down the lineup. But I don't know. I know some of the teams that they've thrown out there for some of the duels, and it seems like there's a lot of injuries throughout wrestling right now. You know, a lot of teams are kind of in. Sometimes you have to be smart. I mean, as much as we want to win Cornell and this duel, and you know, it's still about getting guys ready and having most as well as prepared as possible for the future. So you got to have a little bit of a big picture in mind too for some of our guys, and you know, that's why a few of our guys haven't wrestled, because you have a bigger picture in mind. So I don't know if I probably am a lot of coach speak, not really answering anything, but I looked at 30 to 10. I mean, that's the first thing I saw when I looked at this page. I 30 to 10, and you know, I think there was something in their paper last year about the Bears mauling the Panthers. So, and they did, but we'd certainly like to return that favor.